What up everyone, and welcome to another video. I was asked to do a room tour, so here we go. Follow that. So here's my bed. This is where I sleep. Under there you'll see my yoga mat. You'll actually see a rumble roller, foam roller, laundry, chair, some other stuff like bedding and whatever. Dresser, there's a yoga block there. Definitely pointed to the wrong spot. This is a pretty cool yoga block. It has the 8 limbs of yoga on it, which I'm a fan of. And you might be wondering what the hell are all these sticky notes on my wall. So, I've done this twice now, but last semester, every day I would sit down at my desk. There's my desk. And I would ask myself who I wanted to be that day. I'd pick 3 words, say today I am blank, today I am blank, today I am blank. Write those 3 words down on a sticky note, and then put the sticky note on my wall. After a whole semester, this is what comes up. So now I just have that as a decoration in my room, which I'm a big fan of. Got water set up, Nutrininja, tea, this is for blending coffee. Those are some tea packets, a bowl from Bali. Here are all my, I don't know what you want to call them, decorations for nothing else. Amethyst, this is something that my little sister found at one point. That's an Elliot Hulse Strength Camp bracelet, so shout out to Elliot Hulse. This little stone here, I got at a summer solstice yoga event. This is Tiger's Eye from Bali when my family went without me. This is a necklace that my mom gave me at a very important day. This is the first necklace I got, and actually I just bought the stone, and then my sister Rebecca is the one that actually made this leather neck wrap for it. This one I got while I was in France. This was the first stone I ever got, but I just bought this one online. Watch. This my dad gave to me when I was just starting my study abroad trip. He and his fiancée were coming back from Morocco, and we met and stayed one night together at a hotel in London. That was actually a really cool experience. It was at a hotel called Z Hotels, and it kind of changed my study abroad experience. I was in London for a few days by myself. Wasn't really enjoying the experience because I didn't have a data plan on my phone, so I was kind of worried to go too far out away from my hostel and get lost. But that sort of reset my emotional state, and I felt more positive, more outgoing about my trip, and then I just had a much better experience from that. So I love that stone, or that wrist wrap, and it reminds me of that. At the same time, I actually have a moving meditation with it, where I hold each of these stones. Each one represents, by the way, these are silver on a leather band. Each one represents a member of my family. So I'll hold this and say, I love my mom, I love my dad, I love Rebecca, I love Robin. I love my friends, I love everyone, I love myself, and the whole thing, I love God. God, universe, universal connecting power, simply understanding each other, love for all one another, whatever you want to call it. I just love the fact that we're all doing this together. So here's my desk, and this is actually my video stand right here. So I'll take the dragon off, take the books off, and then slide it out to right here. That's a bamboo plant. This also, well, I'll finish this. Okay, so I'll put that right here, and then I'll flip it around. And you probably know this frame pretty well. Hi, hey everyone, welcome to another video, thanks for watching, blah blah blah. This is Elliot Hulse's tattoo, it's called The Kiss, and I saw it on his arm, really liked it, so I decided to put that on my wall. That's from when I went on an FGX, first year global experience business trip thing to Brazil. I played tennis in high school, so that's why I have that there. That's just a beautiful picture of the Flatirons. These I got at the Lighthouse Bookstore on Pearl Street, which I'm a big fan of. If you've seen my morning routine vlog, you've seen a different setup because that was from a previous year. But in the mornings, I'll get out of bed, drink some water, and then hop down on this yoga mat. And I'll do some yoga, some pretty basic poses, some hip openers, things like that, lying down on the front of my body just to sort of move my gut for nothing. Yeah, that's it. To move my gut. And then after that, I'll do some Wim Hof breathing, some bioenergetic grounded pounds, which look like this. Feet on the ground, arms overhead. And you've probably seen that in my morning routine vlog outside. If you saw that, I do it in here now. All right, let's go through the bookshelf a little bit. So, up top, this is something my sister gave me. It's just a really grounding piece of wood. That's a picture that used to be my dad's. Both of these hats are also from when I played tennis in high school. This supplement Huel is actually really awesome. I'll talk about this for a minute because I highly recommend it. It's made in the UK. It has pretty much everything you need. They call it a meal replacement, and the cool thing is that it's not some frilly little green supplement with no calories. The main ingredients are oats, pea protein, and flax seeds. And then after that, it's also brown rice protein. This elephant I got while I was in Bali, so it reminds me of that trip, which was a pretty spiritual experience for me. This is charcoal, which is use that to whiten my teeth. This is also from this first-year global experience trip to Brazil. A really impoverished kid at this place we went called the Cafu Foundation made that, which I was a big fan of. This deck of cards. If you've seen some of my more recent videos, you know that one of my great friends had his father pass recently. Well, we all used to play poker together. And that deck of cards actually has his initials on it. And it's something that was given to the people that were close to him at the reception after the service. So it reminds me of him, and it reminds me to give love to people. My older sister Rebecca made this, and actually it's kind of funny. It says, Roger, get well soon. These flowers were cheaper. That happened when I broke my collarbone. That was really nice of her to do. This Naked Pea protein, you've heard me talk about that before if you've seen my other videos. That's at the very beginning though, so you may not have. Basically, it's just a really awesome pea protein that has all of the essential amino acids rather than just the select few that normal pea protein has because of the way they process it. Now let's talk about my bathroom stuff for a minute. This is a really awesome body wash. My dad's fiance is an esthetician, so she does a lot of skincare work, laser hair removal, things like that. That's a product that she sells. I don't actually know about the environmental standards or ethics behind it, but it's an amazing product. It makes my skin, first of all, I smell great after using it, but second of all, it actually makes my skin really soft. But a lot of these other things, it's kind of a balance between quality and social responsibility. So Everyman Jack, this is a really awesome aluminum-free deodorant that actually smells good, especially for men. I highly recommend buying this because aluminum. Actually, if you put on deodorant that has aluminum, that'd be your classic, Old Spice, Axe, Degree, whatever. That aluminum makes its way into your brain and causes neurological problems. And that's a pretty well-documented thing. I just got this toothbrush recently, but I was using a bamboo toothbrush. But again, this was a quality decision. I just wanted a better toothbrush. Right now, I'm almost out of this toothpaste, which is this Jason's Power Smile. I use toothpaste with fluoride because when your bones want to reform, for instance, when I broke my collarbone and had to reform that, the body there's a layer of something over all your bones called hydroxyapatite, which is calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium, and that's sort of always building and breaking down the bone to regulate those amounts of those minerals in your bloodstream. If you're eating enough of them, then you'll build bone well. If you're not, then your bones will become brittle. That's why they say it's important to ingest those minerals. Now, your teeth, slightly different. They have something called fluorohydroxyapatite. By the way, I learned this in my nutrition class about a year ago that I took with my little sister Robin. Anyways, the fluorohydroxyapatite sits around your teeth, and so putting the fluoride on your teeth helps supplement that. So it actually improves teeth. Some people talk about how fluoride calcifies your pineal gland and that it just causes problems in your brain. I think that fluoride is less of a problem in toothpaste than it is in water because it's used to treat water, so it's probably not that bad if it's in your toothpaste, especially because you're not swallowing your toothpaste anyways. At least that's my rationale on it. I could be completely wrong and poisoning myself. Oh well. That said, since I'm almost out, I decided to try a different one. This Tom's one, again, with fluoride, made the same decision. I've never actually tried these Tom's toothpastes. I'm excited to try it out. This right here, this copper tongue scraper is awesome. Scraping your tongue is really important to eliminate excess bacteria in your mouth. Some people just brush their tongue, but that doesn't actually do enough, apparently. Well, not... When I say apparently, I mean after I've brushed my tongue and I scrape my tongue, a bunch of gunk comes off my tongue every time. I've been doing this for over a year. Learned about it from Dr. John Douillard. That tongue scraper is actually from his website, lifespa.com. I highly recommend going there. He has some amazing products, some amazing supplements as well, like herbal remedies for things. And his YouTube channel, if you just search LifeSpa, he has some really good content for understanding things. He also does cleanses and things like that. Great guy. He's also a Boulder guy, and I used to play soccer with his son Mason. This floss is new. I normally would go with this company called Gentle Floss because they had a cardboard package. This thing was in a cardboard package, so I thought it was the same, but it's in plastic. That said, this is a better actual floss product, so I'll probably stick with this one. But I'm not a fan of how much plastic we use. And then these I use to pick under the permanent retainer I have behind my bottom front teeth. Shoes. Bang, 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 bang. These I took with me when I studied abroad. They're totally falling apart at this point, but there's something nostalgic about them that just makes me want to keep them. Recycling, compost, trash, boots by the door, bike helmet, another Eric Amon hat, foam roller. Now the last thing I want to talk about is this art. This, and this, and this. All three of those pieces of art were made by my sister Rebecca. She's an amazing artist. I love how amazing she is at creating art. Not only those, but like I said, that as well. She's not selling any art yet, but I'm going to convince her to at some point. And when I do, buy some. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to tell you about my room or about my mornings or about what I do here. Oh. I don't actually do my homework in my room. I keep that elsewhere. That way I don't necessarily have to focus on what I have to get done while I'm here. This is more of a safe space, a relaxing space, and a calm space for me. And I think it's important for me to keep those separate. So thank you so much for coming in and checking out my room. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. Have a great day. Peace.